Alright, let's talk about performance. We're not talking about anything related to computer science, we're just talking about performance in general. Consider yourself a student. How can a student be measured in terms of performance? So, how can we know that the performance of that student is really good? Student must have an exam at the end of his semester to measure his performance. So, how can we measure it just by exam, which we need to get into more details. Each student must use his brain to solve the exam. It kind of makes sense to use your brain to solve exam, yeah. But what does it mean? Each student must pass certain grade limit for that specific exam. So each exam has a limit which you need to pass so you can be considered successful in the performance. Some students put more effort to memorize answers using brain. Some people study more kind of smartly, like making a relationships between questions to solve the questions faster. So there are two ways, maybe more ways to solve the exam so you can get better results in your performance. The performance measurement here is how timely and correctly would you need to solve the exam with a passing grade. So the performance here for that student is he needs to solve the exam with passing a grade at a specific timely manners, and we need to solve with a correct limit so he can become kind of successful performance for a passing grade. So this is how a measure of performance is related to a student. But what does it mean for a computer or algorithm or anything related in programming in general? We're gonna talk about that next.